104,458 miles so far on my 2022 Honda Accord Hybrid Sport. And as you can see, there's no check engine light. That little information light, just because I don't have my seatbelt. As you can see, that little green light, that little next to the green, the orange light. If I plug in my seatbelt, goes away, and the seatbelt sign goes away. But I don't feel like wearing my seatbelt, so I'm unplugging it. But yeah, it just shows the information when you don't have the seatbelt on. But yeah, I've had literally zero problems. I've done the oil changes, transmission fluid changes, air filter, cabin air filter multiple times. Supposed to do it before every 30,000 on the air filter and the cabin air filter, I believe. Definitely do it before. Oil changes every 5,000 miles. Transmission fluid change every 30,000 miles. I did an engine coolant flush, brand new engine fluid change. As you can see, 104,000. Just regular maintenance. I had my original factory tires. The front, I had got about 80,000 miles on them. The rear, 90,000 miles. I know you shouldn't do that, but got my money's worth out of them. But yeah, I put some new Michelin Climate 2s on there, and they're working great. So I've had the rear ones on for like 10,000, 14,000 miles now. The front for 24,000 miles. And that's all. I haven't changed my brakes, haven't changed anything really besides just the fluids and the filters. And the battery's working well. I had one time, I'll insert it in the video, one time where it showed engine temperature too high. One time when I went to put it in EV mode, when you go like that, oh, there you go right there, charge too low, because if you see the bars are too low. But that's normal. If you got low bars, you have to have at least 3 or more to get it in mode. I don't know if it's kind of blurry. But yeah, you have to have at least 3 of these bars. That's just a normal thing. That's always done that. That's just because I've been sitting right here for a while in the parking lot. But if you drive it, it'll charge up. But yeah, I've literally have no issues, and I'm at 104,000. I know somebody else with the hybrid. It's a Toyota, and they got like almost 300,000, same battery. So I guess it depends how you use the battery. It's like a phone. That's what I'm just hoping, at least. After a couple of years, it degrades. So if you got a 10-year-old phone, your battery's not gonna, last as long. I'm putting mostly, I can't lie, I'm not gonna lie, most of these are highway miles. So if you do city miles, you're gonna have a lot more probably wear and tear on your battery, especially 140. If that was 104,000 all city miles, stop and go, and you're using EV mode a lot, you're gonna have a lot more probably stress on your battery. But so far, no battery issues. I just had it tested right at, I believe, right around 90,000. My battery is good, 94,000 or something. Battery is running perfect, so air is running well. I got the air running right now as I'm sitting. That's just blinking because of the camera rate. But yeah, can't complain. So the outside's holding up well. It's got some rock scrapes or scratches, whatever you want to call them, chips. Got a little rock chip on my windshield, but after 104,000 miles, I got it following a semi. It flicked the rock up at my windshield, but it hasn't spidered across the windshield yet, so I'm glad about that. But yeah, 104,000 miles. I bought this with 7 original miles, brand new from the factory. So I've literally had this car. I've literally had this car brand new from the factory with only 77 miles. I bought it in the year 2022. It's now July 2023. I haven't even had it a year, and I've put on 104,000 miles. Crazy. Well, it's almost been a year. A couple more days, it'll be a year I've had this car, and I've already put that many miles on. But yeah, so I'm hoping it lasts till about 400,000 would be great. If I can get it to last to 400,000, no major issues. Obviously, I'm gonna have to repair probably brakes and belts probably, and random things like that, maybe a shock or something. But hopefully no major issues. But like I said, I'm gonna blog this whole journey. So if you're interested on what needs to be replaced, what needs to be done, and this and that, stay tuned, because Yeah, I'm gonna, it's good, bad, or otherwise, I'm gonna tell if the battery goes out, trust me, I'm definitely making a video. I'm hoping the battery doesn't go out, and like I said, I'm putting the miles on a lot quicker than a normal person. So if you had 104,000 miles and it's 10 years later, then your battery is going to take a lot more wear than someone that puts 104,000 on less than a year. So, I mean, that's just my outlook. You know, batteries age in time and use. So obviously it's probably not as great. As far as my gas mileage here, let me put that in there. What am I getting right now? I'm averaging 34. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in. 34.3 miles a gallon. Like I said, I'm doing most of mine highway miles. In the city miles, I average a little bit better. I'm averaging about 39-ish, 38-ish. You know, if you go a little bit, if you really take it easy and try to baby it, which I don't ever use the paddle shift. I'm not like, really like wearing and tearing on it, but I never even use these paddle shifts or sport mode. You could switch it into sport mode right here. I always keep it in econ mode, or sometimes I'll just leave it in regular mode. But usually, yeah, it'll be in econ mode. Never use the sports mode. Never use the paddle shifters. I mean, it's a hybrid. I didn't really buy it to be a race car, so. But I'm mainly using it because of gas mileage. My gas mileage, 34 miles a gallon. I was hoping for a little bit more. I was, in the city you get closer to 40. I'm not gonna lie, 40, 38, between 38 and 40. And in the highway you get between 32 and 34, depending on how you drive. Maybe 36 if you drive a little bit lighter. Highways are 60 at the lowest, but mostly 70 miles per hour. So, but if you stayed at like 60 or below, you could probably get that closer to like 38, 39. So, but anyways, that's just my blog, and that's been my journey in my 2022 Honda Accord Sport Hybrid. So I'll be doing more videos in the field. I'm gonna try to do them at like every 25,000 intervals. Another blog, so I'll let you know. But anyway, subscribe and like. Stay tuned for some more.